Hello everyone and welcome to another WCHS Tech Tips video. Today we will be looking at Google Sheets. Sheets has close to 500 different functions available, and today we'll look at just a few of them. The functions we will be covering today are broad functions that could be applied to a variety of situations when working in Sheets. First, let's look at the spreadsheet we will be working in. This is a log of weekly sales numbers at a mid-range paper supply company. As you can see, we have a column for the salespeople's first names and last names. Let's start by introducing you to the concatenate function so we can get the full name in one cell. Anytime that you use a function in Google Sheets, you will start with an equal sign. We are going to use the concatenate function. So after the equal sign, type concatenate and then an opening parenthesis. From here, we will select the strings that we want to be combined into this cell. So we will click the cell with the first name on this row, and then we do want a space between the names. So between arguments, you always have to click comma, and then in quotations, we'll put a space and another comma, and then we will click in the last name cell. Functions always need to be closed with a closing parenthesis. As you can see here, the full name now has a concatenated version of the first name and last name on this row. If you want to use the same formula all the way down the sheet, using that row's data, you can click this blue box and drag it down. As you can see, the formulas have been altered for the current row, so you get that row's data from the same columns. Next, we are going to look at the sum function. The sum function simply adds the values of all the cells in the range and gives you the total. Again, all functions must start with an equal sign, and then we will type sum. As you can see here, Google Sheets has already suggested that we are trying to sum the cells D2 through H2. So we can click here, and it automatically fills it in. Again, we can autofill just like that. The next function we will look at is average. Type an equal sign, average. If you use the autocomplete function, as you can see, it puts the opening parenthesis in for you. So now we are going to choose our range that we are averaging, Monday through Friday, and click enter. Another way to autofill is to double click this box, and it will fill it down to the last row with data. Next, we're going to look at count functions. There's actually two of them that we are going to look at today. The first one is called count. Count will only count the numerical values in your range. We will click on this suggested autofill. And as you can see, some of the employees have in A on some of the days. That means they called in sick that day. And you can see that it did not count those days in the total number of days worked. The other count function we are going to look at is count A, and it counts all cells in the range with any sort of data in it. So for that one, you will type equals count A and select your range. And as you can see, we have 7 salespeople in this spreadsheet. Finally, the last function we are going to look at is to change the case of text. Let's just say the software we are importing this data into requires all caps for names. We've got a field for uppercase full name, so you type equals upper, and we are going to take the string of text that is in this field. Again, you can see that Google Sheets has suggested that we use this same formula for all of these. We'll click the green button, and our spreadsheet is finished. I hope that this information was helpful to you. And remember, if you have any questions about this topic or any others we cover in our videos, be sure to contact your friendly neighborhood technology department, and we can schedule a time to do training on anything you need. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.